What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that tap in and make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? You feel me? Hit that notification bell. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we have going on here at TN and Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, big dog. And if you would like to be a part of this rich trapper mafia, you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWOR. X Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Hit with a like, hit with a comment, hit with a good subscribe, and everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We would love for you to be a part of this Trap News Network team. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And if you support the deport, make it a mission to hit the petition. You feel me? Right there in the description. Get Pathetic Flakiana out of these greater United Staters. You feel me? So make sure you hit that description to sign a petition to get Flakiana out of these great United States. We finna jump into this content without no further ado as we don't, man. Shout out to Scanless, Los Angeles. I sleep well knowing Loose Cannon is in jail. This nigga's a weirdo. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
TV, where we expose the exposers. Looks like Lucy Coochie Cannon isn't taking Rodze, exposing him too lightly.
Rodze, will you tell us the truth about Luce, please? Is he really from 6-0?
Hell no, he not from 60s.
I guess Lucy feels like he can't strike back at Rodze, so he decided to take it out on the Crip cop instead. In this video, you're gonna hear audio of Lieutenant Love's Boys speaking to D.O. from 60s. Loose Cannon acted like he was releasing this audio to paint Big U in a negative light. But in all actuality, Lucy put this audio out to make Love's Boys look like an Oscar Mayer weenie again.
I can't do it. Say what you're saying. Of course. Answer my question. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Deal. You make it seem like it's only one person who's responsible for the rap.
No, wait, hold on. Let me respond.
He knows everything. You gotta act geopolitically correct. Because
These dudes supposed to be right. Take that.
Yeah.
So, if you know Snitching, right? And you call him out, right?
Yeah.
And you call him out, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how I was raised, right? When you call somebody out, you don't...
Hey, bro. I'm not the person. Every big homie we got, bust. That's what you saying?
Love's Boys is looking for any way out of having to confront the situation that he brought to the internet. He went online and told everybody that Big U told on Eddie Boy. Now his homie is pressing him, telling him to go handle his candle, and you can see that Love's Boys is having no part of it.
What do you think?
You mean every big homie we got is a buster, right?
No, what I said was, I asked you a question. I said, growing up from the 60s, knowing what I learned, when you call somebody out from 60s, right? Are you with me? If you call somebody out, if you call them a buster, you call them a thief,
hey,
whatever you do, right?
Bro,
it's automatic.
No, it's not. That's everybody.
But then that's crazy though. Like, since when did calling somebody out their name, calling them a B, calling them this, calling them that, not result in you getting a fade out of that person? You feel me? Like, you used to have to fight a nigga. That's if you ain't like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, so I'm not really understanding why. You feel me? Not too logical.
Responsibility. What the f*** are you talking about, bro?
Delusion of Christopher Love's Boys will never end. Love's Boys has went online for the last year and called...
Like, talking all that craziness, and then when somebody says, oh, why don't you get down with him, why don't you take a fade with him, he got every excuse. Every excuse. He don't want to fight. Like, it's just, it is what it is, bro. He don't want to fight. He want to argue. He want to tit for tat, but he don't want to fight. He want to do everything but make it a physical confrontation.
Called Big U every name under the sun, knowing that his entire family's watching. He's called him busters, snitches, rats, and informants. He's even accused him of picking up trannies in Mexico. Love's Boys has said all these things online for the world to hear. And when D.O. tells him that if you call somebody out from the hood, you gotta go see him, Love's Boys responds by saying, no, he doesn't.
Dylan, Dylan. What was that? Oh, go get those donuts off the porch. You guys can all have one. But the glazed donuts. Only the glazed donuts is yours. Eat one each.
It's everybody's responsibility. So according to Love's Boys, everybody from 60s is responsible for the lies he tells online. Delusional.
Okay. Bro, I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking about, but you can't tell me off.
It's not one it's not only one person who thinks this person's a rat, bro.
Love's Boys keep saying all the homies know this and that. But he doesn't seem to understand that he's the only one going online saying these things. He really thinks that everybody is supposed to move when he speaks. The crazy part is, at the same time, Love's Boys is going out of his way to make the world believe that Big U told on Eddie Boy, Lucy Coochie, and the Porky Porch Monkey CS2 back, bring Eddie Boy on Clubhouse, and prove that Big U didn't tell on him at all.
When I was in the pen, bro, I let the brothers in the section, brother, know about the paperwork, bro.
Wack, you ain't here, right? So, Wack, tell me, tell me this. If Big U did 14 years and Eddie Boy did 17 years, and Eddie Boy had a prison prior, would that make sense? And they went to trial and got convicted at the same time.
I have a pride in, but shit, that ain't got nothing to do with whatever paperwork he say, whatever statements in the game. Eddie Boy said they gave a statement. I mean, we ain't seen the work yet. Eddie Boy said gave a statement. I mean, we ain't seen the work yet.
Eddie Boy said he gave a statement, but we ain't seen the work yet. Damn.
What the hell does Porky mean when he says they haven't seen the paperwork yet? Him and Love's Boys have been parading around the internet for the longest now, saying Big U told on Eddie Boy, and that they had the paperwork.
Big U's paperwork is out. It's out again for the third time. The official paperwork, Big U's a rat, snitch, whatever you want to call him, he's all bad. He made statements, this statement is the actual statement that got Eddie Boy charged with conspiracy. Eddie Boy got 32 years. His work been out. 30 years ago, Eddie Boy put the work out. Eddie Boy went to the law library, made 100 copies of this paperwork, and sent it out to everybody he can mention there.
And now that I'm thinking about it, no law library in the penitentiary would allow you to make 100 copies of one thing, because they always see what you were copying, and they would be like, why the fuck is he doing that? And they would know that it was intention to do malice on the yard. So that wouldn't happen either. Let's just throw that out there. No penitentiary would allow an inmate to make 100 copies of one single document without it raising some sort of suspicion or red flag amongst the staff.
Ignored it then. I brought this paperwork out.
Okay. You guys in YouTube land, in the YouTube streets, you're looking at the AKAs of one Eddie Wagner, AKA Eddie Boy, and then you're looking at the AKA of Eugene Henley, who was Big U, which is David Austin. Little more, bam. Okay, comment on Austin's silence after receiving the Miranda warning.
Porky went live and said he had the paperwork on Big U, just to turn around and now say, we haven't seen the paperwork yet. The reason he is saying that is because Porky has known this whole time that the documents that Love's Boys has been providing this whole time is from Big U's appeal. It's not the paperwork from the case. This shows you that Porky has been helping Love's Boys paint this narrative, knowing it was a lie the entire time.
Eddie Boy said that.
That's sick. Because they've been saying all this flammery, skullduggery, and larceny and facts. Nobody's ever produced this paperwork. They keep saying we got it, but nobody's ever really produced it. It's been alleged, but what are we talking about here?
Don't you know? If somebody's snitching and somebody telling on you, right? Wouldn't you go to? You wouldn't go to trial. You wouldn't be on the same case. You wouldn't be on the same yard as the person that snitched on you, right?
Nah, somebody gonna be a keep away.
So Eddie Boy explained.
Somebody be a K1. I don't know. Y'all, they on the same yard?
They was on the same yard.
I don't know their history. I was in Y when
Eddie Boy just admitted they was on the same yard.
Same yard in Calipatria. Like I told you, brothers, man, when I first got the paperwork, bro,
the police report. I showed it to him, and he'll tell you this, brother. He'll say he didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
So Eddie Boy just admitted that him and Big U were on the same yard in the pen, which proves that Big U did not tell on him. If Big U ratted on Eddie Boy, then they would have kept them separate from each other. So once again, you can see that the exposers are exposing their very own Crip cop. This has been Love's Boy's claim to fame for the last 9 months. You just witnessed Sweetie Lucy and his handler, Porky.
But even deeper than that, if they were on the same yard and Big U did in fact snitch on them, that paperwork would have been presented to the yard. And then at that point, the Crips would have handled Big U, or if not the Crips, then the Blacks, and if not the Blacks, the entire yard. But since none of that happened, you feel me? Flu flammery, skullduggery, and larceny must clearly be afoot. There's a flu flam afoot.
The porch monkey clear Big U's name and destroy Love's Boy's credibility at the exact same time. This is how you know the exposers are slowly destroying Love's Boys, and he's too stupid to see it.
It's not only one person. I hear what you're saying, but let me tell you. You're talking about in jail. Oh, in jail? We're not in jail, bro. They said in jail. Y'all would have been figuring it out. No. No, because there's no internet. You can't go nowhere. Let me tell you why they said. Let me tell you why they said. Yo, let me out. They say y'all would have figured out because everybody's on one program. On that's why y'all can't read no paperwork. Right. Listen. I'm not. It's only. First of all, listen. I can't even respect you saying he's a rat because you ain't slid up on him. It don't matter what the paperwork stands for itself. I'm in Italy. It don't matter what. Are you from 60s or are you a reporter? Bro, the paperwork. Are you a reporter? Are you from 60s? Because right now, are you saying, oh, it's a report. It's like a reporter. Are you April? Bro, you know where I'm from. We ain't got to talk about that. No, we already talked about it, bro. Whether I read the paper or not. Documentation over this conversation any day. Hey, this was Ross said. He said, wherever you want to meet, bro. Hey, listen. I just talked to Ross. He said, he's lying to you. He said 600. He said, you want to make a pay-per-view or you want to pay? Hey. He said, I don't give a He said, he goes, He said, he goes, there it is right now. He said, he goes, down. That bitch I called that nigga.
You know what's crazy? I recently had a conversation with Love Boys, and I asked him the same question. I said, are you a reporter? He goes, no, then why do you continue to go up to the court? See, I'm going to go up to the courthouse because I'm a reporter. You feel me? Yes. I would be like, yes, I'm a reporter. Trap News Network, TNN Trap News Network, Rich Trapper, main correspondent. Trap News Network, I'm a reporter. Yes. Why do you continue to follow this? Are you a reporter? See, I'm giving news you can use and knowledge you can't get nobody's college. Investigative reporter, I love this type of shit. You feel me? I love it. I love news. I love media. You know what I'm saying? I love chasing a story. I love journalism. It's how I get my freak on. You feel me? I love a good story. So with that being said, why are you here? Why are you here? Are you a journalist? Are you a media?
Great, nigga. I'm a media, nigga, because you look at the right. Yes. Because you're a rat. No, bro. You ain't doing the set. You ain't pull up. Man, I'm not with nobody. Exactly. So we'll be supporting. I ain't got to be for no. I'm from where I'm from. Don't be for nothing, bro. Well, you operating out from 60. That's not 60 work. Hey, listen, no, our 60 workers hanging out rats and sex offenders.
So Eddie Boy just admitted that him and Big U were on the same yard in the pen, which proves that Big U did not tell on him. If Big U ratted on Eddie Boy, then they would have kept them separate from each other. So once again, you can see that the exposers are exposing their very own Crip cop. This has been Love's Boy's claim to fame for the last 9 months. You just witnessed Sweetie Lucy and his handler, Porky the Porch Monkey, clear Big U's name and destroy Love's Boy's credibility at the exact same time.
Well, then don't hang out with us, Doug. Go hang out with the police. I want to think about it. I don't know if some fuckers or not. If he lets you say, well, don't kick it with it. Don't kick it with. Listen, I kick it with who I want to kick it with. With the pony. Exactly, with the pony. You're right, with the pony. No, you don't see me with the pony. With the pony, bro. You know, already said. I'll be with.
All through the city, bro. Yeah. Ain't no rat, no sex offender with me. What city was that? Bloods, Domos, nigga, whoever. What city was that? Nikita, this is at the house. Nikita, like, where you gonna pull up? Bro, I don't got no phone with you. Where you gonna pull up? Kitty got my number. Can I get a hug? Hey, can I get a hug? Can I see you? Bro, I ain't see you. Can I get a hug? Can you pull up? Can I get a hug? We straight. Can I get a hug? Can you pull up? I don't got no phone with you. Can I get a hug? I ain't see you.
Big Sonny, cousin's not telling you. If he's telling you come and get a hug, he's talking about he wants to get a face.
Guys hear Lucy? He acts like Loves Boys doesn't understand what's being implied. And for all of this, the good old Crip cop is gonna run right back over there to the Porky Porch Monkey and act like none of this happened.
No, listen what I'm saying. Dio, we straight good, you know, but it's just so many rats and rat lovers over there, bro. I ain't hood.
No,
we straight after this nigga completely and totally embarrassed you and marked you out. But y'all straight. Nah, nigga, he don't want to be straight. He just told you not from 60s, you not conducting yourself the right way. Oh, nah, bro, we straight, but you know it's just him, blah, blah. Like, bro, you friendly, you peaceful. You a friendly, peaceful ass nigga, bro. You ain't with no flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny at all. At all. You look like Drewski's aggressive game-banging brother who didn't make it.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
D, Cheetah, Baby Ray, Scroogy. No, listen. Bro, we 40-something, bro. We the fronts. There's no more big homies. We the big homies, bro. So when niggas somebody call me, listen, when niggas somebody call somebody else, whoever you call, they call us. Say, oh, we said, so what? You can't call and say nothing. We the fronts, bro. So at the end of the day, listen, let me finish my statement, bro. Either you from the front or you not. But I'm saying like this.
You know what I'm talking about.
600. Could that you call somebody and said, you call Ray Cat and Ray Cat, and you saw Ray Cat ain't pulling up because he's going
to that's not true. Look. Call me when I'm an hour away from doing something, I'm taking care of some business, and say, what's up? I said, what's up? They said, the homies want you to pull up. I said, for what? I want you to pull up. I said, bro, for what? If you can't tell me why I'm pulling up, I'm not about to.
Scary. Sound like you running from a DP, big dog. Sound like you running from a DP, big dog.
Stop with the...
Talking about, bro, we talked to you for 10 minutes. We said, pull up. We don't like what you're talking about. It's me, Peter, right here. And then,
that's not what happened.
You got on the phone with
Peter. You ain't called me.
No, Peter's really mad at you. He didn't like this. He just said he gonna pull up.
Peter got my number.
I ain't pulling up. I got it down.
Hey, bro, Keita got my number, bro. And that's not who called me, bro. I don't know why you say you called me.
I called you, and Keita was standing right there, and I had Keita the phone. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't call me, bro. What are you talking about? What number you called?
Bro, I got the number from Jermaine. I said, Jermaine,
hey, bro, Push called me, bro.
No, we didn't.
I remember like it was yesterday.
No, we didn't. Bro, the reason why I called you... Can I tell you why? No, listen. This I remember like this yesterday. Because Rick Baby was on the internet and said something about, he said, he was talking about you. And he said, this son ain't never got down with D.O. And I said, don't put me, when I called you, I said, tell Big Baby, he said,
that wasn't the same day Push called me and told me to pull up, bro. I remember.
But first of all, I never told you to pull up. I told you to pull up.
Well, you're talking about 2 different days, dear.
What the day I told you to pull up to my house, I didn't say pull up to no alley. I said pull up to my home. Because I was going to talk to my boy.
And you're talking about a different day. You're talking about a different day. That's not the day we're talking about. When you said I called
day, bro, you still ain't pulling up.
Okay, listen what I'm saying.
It don't matter what day it is, you didn't pull up on any day. You ain't pulling up, big dog.
We've been on for 20 years, right? Have you ever just called me and told me to pull up?
Have you ever been on the internet and act like a nut?
I'm just asking you a question.
Have you ever been on the internet acting like a nut? Exactly. Has there ever been a reason to?
Have you ever just called me and told me to pull up?
I never had to. Because you ain't You're doing some wild stuff.
Okay, deal. Me and you don't be just hanging out like that. So why would I stop what I'm doing an hour away to just come pull up? I don't hang out over there.
Okay, bro.
There's no reason for me to pull up.
That sounds good, but if I say, bro, pull up, and then you say, I'm going to pull up, why?
No.
You said
Lose.
Bro, remember the conversation yesterday? He said, yeah, I did that. Now he's recanting right now.
No, because I'm talking about a different situation. I'm not talking about when you. Deal.
That nigga 600 gonna say your name Dio. We didn't know that nigga name before. We gonna know that nigga name now. Damn.
Let's be real. You only call me when you drunk. Raycat didn't call me. He got the same number for 20 years ago.
Call him right now and do it.
Man, I'm not doing it, man. Listen.
No, that's what you asked.
You only call me.
That's what you asked. Lose. Bro.
You only call me when you drunk, and it's a whole bunch of shit.
But what's going on? I'm not drunk.
Hold on.
Bro.
You call me. I don't really take it serious.
Call you, bro. I called you because Brick Baby said something on the internet, and I
don't give a fuck what Brick Baby talking about.
You turned it. I wasn't drunk, bro.
Okay, deal. So when you call me,
that's okay, though. I'm drunk.
Deal.
Bro, you got to
listen to me. Hear me out.
Come on, man. You 30 pounds and you passing a hot potato.
Deal. I'm not worried about it. That's why I'm not worried about it. There's nobody over to fight me, so that's why I'm not worried about it, bro. Listen to me. So when you call me, Deal. So when you call me about Brick Baby, and I know you only call me when you're drunk, I don't really take it serious and stop when I'm
drunk. Bro, I never call you. You just said I call you. I only call you. Man, make up your mind, bro. You just
Deal. You only call me when you're drunk, and you just want to just
I
talk.
don't call you. I didn't even have your number. I had to get it from James. Bro,
because you don't be remembering.
He said I don't call him.
When you drunk.
He said I only call him.
That's the only time you be calling me. So,
well, how about you be... Listen, bro, you can say whatever you want about me, bro, but I ain't gonna call nobody out and gonna hide it in my hand. Roll up the Crips.
I don't know what you gonna do.
Roll up the
I ain't never called nobody out and hide my hand. Hey, B.O., let's say something, bro. I'm in the same place every day. I'm in the same place every day.
Why you calling?
And for the record, listen, for the record.
He's not gonna do nothing, Luz.
D.O., for the record.
He's not going to handle his candle.
Are you going to let me talk?
Do anything, man.
Okay, let me explain something to you, bro.
Stop calling this dude, man.
8-9 months ago.
And that's it right there. You're not going to pull up. You're not going to handle your candle. You're not going to do anything to actually get physically aggressive or combative. You're going to be a bother, and you're going to continue to bother and be a nuisance to the community until somebody catches you slipping. But it's not going to catch you slipping because you went to the Rat Run Hunter. School of Hide and Seek World Champions, so there's that. So
No, how about today? I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on.
I think it said, "How about today?"
He said, "Hey, bro.
How about today? To this day."
Where you at, hold on. No. You gotta listen. Hey, called me and said, "Hey, bro, where you at?" I said, "I'm right corner. What up? I'm on Florence." Hey,
I'm going to sleep on this story.
Okay, go to sleep then. John said, hey, John, I said, bro, I'm 2 blocks away. Cuz gonna come up here. I said, say no more. Cuz get up there. Split tell Cuz, hey, bro, Cuz around the corner. What's up? You want to squabble, Cuz? John say, no, I don't want to fight. I want to fight whoever my age. Keep telling nigga all this. Oh, yeah, I'm gone. Cuz buster. Say no more.
8 months ago, Luz. 8 months ago?
I was going to heat up. What are you talking about?
The last time you Crip, 8 months ago.
I ain't pressed.
Luz,
Luz, you on the phone with a drunk. Okay. So then Chico called me. Why y'all don't do a celebrity boxing match? I said, I don't want to squabble Cub Buster. I said, no, I can't agree with that nigga. I'm way above his level. I said, bro, why y'all keep saying Cub want to fight the Cub bitch ass don't want to fight?
I don't hear it out of you, bro. I don't hear
why y'all keep calling niggas to call me when you know where I'm at? You don't want to fight me, yo.
You like white girl food, cuz no.
That nigga said you like white girl food, no seasoning.
About food and some we talking about your big homies a buster.
Bro, you ain't pulled up, bro. You ain't do nothing, you're a buster.
I'm not no buster. I ain't never been a buster in my life.
Why you didn't?
Did what? That's not my responsibility.
My job is every day.
My job is exposed to buster. He told on the homegirl. You got
My job is to snitch. My job is not to actually do anything to anybody. My job is to tell on you.
I said with LAPD and told on 80 boy. And he don't want to squabble. Know where the f I'm at. 18 months straight. Been calling him out since last.
You've been calling him out and then avoiding them, and then calling them out, and then avoiding them, and then calling them out, and then avoiding them.
But yeah, hey, it's a first on here. Look, I love you, Pop. Look, I told you. What I'm saying, nigga. Look,
No, but
are you living?
but we can get it out the way.
I'll get it better.
Cuz hung up the phone. Hello? Is I guess with him.
Hey, he want to jump on there about the, you know how that's going to go.
Yeah, we know how it's gonna go.
Doing shit, you know how it's going to go. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said, hey, let's clear it all up. So now they trying to run. They're trying to run with the thing and said basically never said nothing.
All right, man, that's that. We finna get up out here to the next one, though. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free Avenue Angel, so he's free.